Now the pressure's on Bang.
Walking up and exploding out onto the side. Bang is under that tremendous pressure, but his util out on either side as well. A bit of a handshake of it and supplementing, assisting. Second trying to come from the side here. Sentinels attempting to float all the way back in. Left down into the 2v2.
John without any flashes to work with.
Spike planted.
Dog re-clearing. Sentinels very aware of the fact that PaperX is going to try to get aggressive into areas like that spawn push.
Something just trying to go for the reposition, just missed the timing onto it, but bullets are flying forward, smoke propped up. Viper Orb blooms, blossoms, time is ticking, and you can feel it, there's tension in the air. First round is everything. It's how you set the pace. Something not accounted for, barely gets it under control. The damage done to John Q team, and he's managed it still to buy. Familiar play for them, still mid is going to be the goal, and okay, quick little lurk up there, quickly put down and trade inside there from the Wraith.
I think that favors the defenders, actually, because you've taken down that 8-ramp lurk player.
Yeah, and Sen are out in the open right now. John with the reposition quickly. Zekken might just be tucked to the side, and indeed, that is a bit of a punish. Something he sent into that TP. He's going to be taking out Pat-Man. Half of the clearance, it's still managed to just wrangle the rifle in time. Snaps it straight to Zekken's head. This is a 2v3 scenario, but still very much winnable. Just depends if they can take out John. He's nearsighted, blinded, bit of spam as well. Trepidatious trying to be assisted with that util as well from afar. Doesn't help him out though just yet. 2v2 now for PaperX. Getting that plant down. No fast play, I should say, from Sentinels here. Making sure to slow it down for now. Grouping up. Still, it's Pat-Man inserted into the smoke. He wants to try and dominate this angle here. How does it get cleared? Traded into the 1v1. Bang versus Forsaken. Time is ticking on the spike. Making footsteps, making noise. Util as well, expended. That is a bit of a catch. Smoke in the back pocket. Going to be covering, obfuscating, forces the issue from Forsaken, but he's biding his time and steps forward for the challenge. And the ult flying forwards though, Zekken, as you mentioned, he wants to scout out these positions, but how do you root these players out there in every conceivable spot? That's a good start. Devi's going to be dropped. Sees rebounding and flash into the face of Pat-Man, but still he wants to hold his ground in through the back of the site. Support, reinforcements is going to be arriving finally, just in time. Pat-Man is going to be falling in through it, but Forsaken is already there to just fill in the gaps of the play, and his hold is just rock solid. And the slow play continues. Something tremendous value that he's been getting out of this Outlaw. Attack side op has been a bit hit or miss over the course of this tournament, but when he knows he's up against a half armor, a lot of confidence. Sentinel's taking a gamble stack.
And this is where we were giving credit to PaperX before. They were leading with Something's Outlaw and never walking into the stack.
Oh, this is going to be explosive! Yep. Swinging. They're just trying to chop these players down to the knees. Vulnerable dump. What is that?
The Zekas are massive.
Pointing the way. Just wrangles barely. Jin gets onto it anyway. Good trade all the way through, and now sight needs to be taken. The Wraith's holding it primed. Rolling Thunder is going to be getting ready to go as soon as they hear this one. Pat-Man going for it. That's a flash into the corner, and everybody going to be scattered up into the air. PaperX, how the hell do you hold on to this one? Stumped up and taken out. Bang, he's already regained a bit of that control, and ground Pat-Man swinging from the side, and time is running short. PaperX got to get a bit of a move on here. They need to claim these kills, but it's all Sentinels. And they'll look to try and pre-aim potentially a TP into the back, but there's a Horde to deal with, and a TP back as well alongside that flank. From the Wraith, not anticipating it. Forsaken, he just scattered himself into the back. There's an ult from him on top of the Nightfall, cuts away the sound cues. They were not expecting him to stab them in that direction. Now again, PaperX asserting themselves fully locked down and rooted in spot onto this site. It's going to be a very difficult task for Sentinels to try and retake.
They need to clear hell first.
All the way forwards here, the clone is going to be taking notice! What is that?
They need to be playing off each other.
Sagan's so eager to take that fight.
Yeah, this is maybe a bit over-eager, but he's played the situation. He's played it perfectly.
It's impeccable. There was no cue for John to play off. He had no idea it was going to be that deep onto the line. Wrapping around here, Bang.
He made the long pilgrimage through mid, through sewer, and he's rewarded with a gun.
Needs a few more. Hold on. Something's going to be dropped. There's another one on the table. Maybe there's a chance. Second.
One enemy
Tippy-tappy,
remaining.
happy feet. Leaves it just down to Devi. At the blink of an eye. Bang!
This side.
Oh, ult's expended now with a showstopper into the hands of Ching and just snaps it to the side. Catches John in time. Satchel forwards. regaining site control for them. It's not going to be a heaven plant. They've lost control of that entirely. It's Sentinels that are in a pretty decent spot to try and play this retake, despite the player disadvantage.
Bang's in a decent position for a Paranoia as well, but it's choosing to challenge Elbow early.
Rock into the corner. It's all on this kill here. Something claims it. Celsius gone. Something going okay. Just swinging around to the side there. Hands himself to the rate. Leaves it into this spot. Good flash round towards it, but he did blind up Bang in the process. So work with it. All depends on the discipline, and he just bides his time, holds it down. Second shot. Pellets into the wall. Saves the life of Jing. He's able to get that trade off and online. Fault line. Even better. It's going to be slowing this one down, allowing Sen to try and get some bodies into the mix. Can they try and help them out? Bang, he's just drifting in and out, side to side. Still one player tucked towards the corner. Trying to take that swing to Vi. Just drops them all.
A 2v2 though, and Guardian retrieved for Narrate. Very winnable, especially with Zekan's information, but Narrate's got to make sure he doesn't take a 1v2.
Here it is. Dimensional Drift spots them out. It's two players alerted to the presence, and it's not planted for them. Paper X know that they have to refight for this space. All the way forwards again, out wide. Narrate was high up onto the perch. Defensive angle and a swing through. Batman! Looking for the response, and now they're going to see it. Signs of life out, and it's whiffy from Bang. The dog is missing, and right from behind, it's Orching. Lighten up the feed. Oh, 3 kills. One left to find. Spike going to be retrieved. Forsaken can get access to that one, but in a 1v3, Zekan is going to have to pull off a miracle.
The Spike is kind of committed.
Forsaken committed alongside it. Matters not with aim like that. Second holding the flash. A refight is going to be called for, and there it is. Paranoia forwards. Did not catch on to something, though. He was the only player that could stand up to that. And indeed he does. Wins it out. Celsius just trying to bide his time as well, wrapping from behind.
Oh my God.
He's that backup policy. Paper X are not slowing down. They're not going to give you a moment to breathe. They've swarmed the site. Paramount with the defuse already, and they're just trying to hunt down his last remaining players. Bodyguards.
The damage has been done already, surely.
It has. It's the last resort at this point. Easily dealing with Zekan. Chopping him down on the knees with a Guardian in hand. Full group up from Sentinels. They're looking to really just try and take this one with bodies and by storm. But again, something is holding it down. Jing's by his side. Going to be calling for a refight of their own. Flash. Forwards, no connection. Nobody blinded, but okay. Defy! Trying to turn him into mincemeat with that judge in hand. There's a 2v3. Paper X can't get too ahead of themselves, but so much damage done. Won't take much to bring down Celsius and the rate.
An incredible confidence from something. Throws down the teleport into Mail, and then he's getting around all the way behind.
See him just through the X-ray. Paranoia is good. Blind's going to be slowing down the approach once more. Smoke in their faces. They're just trying to push them into something.
They're
just
trapped.
In case they are. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You're going to try and fight your way out, but against Forsaken!
With light armor, most of them. Oh no, most full armor, but still, they will go down like mulch.
On multiple fronts. Sentinels, they run over them B main, they run over them Heaven as well. That's going to unlock the site for their taking. Heal online as well, make sure to shore up the weaknesses, and Paper X are going to try and play this one now. Patman and Jing. Up through Heaven, flash, no connection, dodge for now! Defy! He's got the horseshoe out, don't know where it is, not going to ask for the location, but he's claimed 2 anyway. In a 4v3, something is close, and no one is watching! Pure domination from Paper X. Retaking control, Celsius might be a pivotal player. Swinging around to the side here to seize everything being used up towards the top. Pac-Man going to be gone. Second! He's lights out. 2 players immediately fall. Bang finally reveals his hand once more from that angle. Paranoia swings forward, sidestepping. It's John QT, still something there to receive. Open arms with the rifle in the hand. The rate only just accounted for, and he has picked up Pac-Man, and that means main control is theirs. Paper X, they commit to the plant.
It's a weird situation. The retakers are going to find it difficult to come back through A link because Devi's put his wall down there, and Devi kind of solo fighting towards spawn. Paper X know they need to make a play. The weaponry's bad as well from Sen, and they are slow, aiming to be meticulous.
Trying to take the first fight. Second, oh my goodness, barely there. Stinger in hand, something. Able to help out over the shoulder, but not anticipating Bang. Quick collection with a 2, and a quick snap to the side from the Raid. Getting sticks right now, there's plenty of bodies, and Sentinels reinforcing, gathering. Rocket finds its mark and more. Jing can't be stopped all the way through, and he wants a little bit more. 3 on the board for him. And there's 2 left alive. He's going to go hunting. Paranoid. Blind as anything. 1 left to stand. The crowd wants it. You can feel it. The Hunter's Fury is going to be in that back pocket still. Dart going into the back. Jing.
He's amazing on the entries.
He's straight in there. It's beautiful movement. TP though, reinforcements arriving. Bang is just trying to get into the action, and the fray in from behind. Pac-Man just cuts Celsius to pieces still. Needs to play his life a little bit better here. He's being chopped down, chunked down. Chunk UT scrambling for a chance to reclaim some kills. Any semblance of control over to the round, but he's given up entirely at this point.
Can't look on the right.
I think as soon as he breaks this, and still from their side, it's bang! Can't get out in time. He overstayed his welcome.
Here's the gap.
Just the one, and there's the gap. Hold on, creeping straight past. All that noise, pressure being made. Rez, save for a rainy day. Jing straight up and down once more. And the Raid is hard committed into the fight. Paranoia.
Here comes Pac-Man.
Holds into the back. Pac-Man's right there with him. It's an ult that's ended up being cancelled, just faking him out. Trying to make Sentinels think that they're in the walls themselves. Still it's a 2v4. Kills need to be earned at this point. Speed needs to be built up, but it's just not happening. Paper X have them surrounded. Gave Jing the plan, he would have a showstopper, but he wants to keep the gun out for now. And taking a fight towards the back net, it's a good stun, does connect, and even out the follow-up, rolling thunder through and out. Hunter's Fury, Cosmic juking, skipping and hopping. Second has access now. Flagpole going to be planted into the site. This defuse is stuck to the half.
I mean, something is just looking to save his gun at this point. He's not even trying to win the round. He knows it is unwinnable.
Deal with that trip, broken for now. Into the corner,
Whoa!
close as anything! Second has not been accounted for. He's still overstaying, still tucked to the side. Shorty in hand. Prior damage helping. How the hell did he get out of this one? Going for the kills and a wall in his face to evacuate. Even the watchful eye through mid, he knows that that's a possibility. Gaps in a defensive player, Sentinels. Pac-Man could be anywhere, and he's been good at slinking into them. Bang. It's all slow, it's all steady. And Paper X, they jump on the chance.
What a contact play through the smoke.
Left wondering as well where Narrate could be, but it's a beautiful play for Paper X to get set up into this one. Pac-Man and the off angle. A lot of damage done. Drops Narrate down to 52 health, and even the horn missing. Getting a bit flustered perhaps into the moment. Paper X not leaving anything for chance. They're doubled up here. Backside control. Someone with a dart to get their acknowledgement. That's what they were looking for. And Narrate is just left wondering, stewing, wondering how to win this possible chance. But he spotted the barrel, but time is running short. Time is running dry. It's ticking now. Narrate has got to get a move on. But if he makes noise, it won't play into his hands. It won't play into his odds. Look at Narrate's position as well. They all know this is going to be going towards B. There's a smoke. Paranoia does connect. It's going to go pound for pound, but Jing is straight past it and out. Kill's going to be claimed and collected here for Sen. And the Rez, yeah, there's no collecting those bodies either. There's the Raid. Backstab we were talking about, there was no clearance in sight, and now he's just keeping them collected. Corralled into a corner. C's not going to be connecting, but he's got the spike down, and with 15 seconds left, there's nowhere to go at this point.
Very nice defensive utility from Sentinels.
On top of the box.
That Prowler's not going to tell him anything.
And he's going to take that timing and take it well! Jing!
He's amazing!
He's cracked it open! The A site should be theirs, but there's still 2 players left unaccounted out towards the back of the site, and Paper X getting cold feet on that idea. They have lurks on lurks.
This is where Paper X need to be regrouping, I think. You can't afford to have Pac-Man and Jing be playing off on their own like this. Just group together, use the Viper ultimate, try to close out the round.
30 seconds left.
Pac-Man should have a safe avenue to the rest of the team.
Very important fight.
And Jing, he survives. So danger probably averted at this point.
5 bullets. Commits to the reload, though. Plenty more to work with now, but he has to drop into the corner. You are kidding me!
Oh, what is that?
Get the hell out of here!
Oh, that is absurd!
Filthy! For a connection. Wall needs to be dealt with, finally broken, at least in one partition. Forsaken is going to be tucked into the corner still, caught by that stun. to the side. Seconds all the way in and through, but unaccounted for Forsaken. How long do you bide your time? Chooses to just take him out now. He's going to deal with the rest of the team, though, and they are flooding in. Fast now, Sentinels trying to get a handle on it. We're going for, maybe not. Gonna see it now, 3, 2, 1, and a swing for Paranoia to support from the side. This is Paper-X are the ones ready to collapse. Still jumping around, just making sure that they can bait and play their teammates in. Paper-X, blinder of a pistol.
An ambush that completely caught the rest of Sen. And Celsius is getting bullied out of his position towards mid, pushed further and further away from the spike. And with only 45 health left, even a single body shot from Jing would take him down. Everybody on Paper-X grouped up as well. Forsaken going for a little bit of information.
Sniffing him out.
But then goes for the wide swing of Jing.
Might be turning their sights up towards the top section of the mid. Fault line, no connection. Patman not slowed down, not stunned up. Second, he's right in your face, and he's looking for the follow-up. Bang, just can't get it. Didn't know where Jing was placed.
That's rough.
Sleep.
Narrate, though, has found a bit of an opportunity and more. He's grasped it with both hands now. Full control of market and the front of the site now. Access for Sentinels.
Incredible play from Narrate to get them back in. Might have another.
Yeah, could be. Beautiful with the positioning and even better with a crosshair placement, even spotting out something. Deep Seas flash in your face, going to be blinded up, but he has complete control, and it just makes this hold that much easier here for Sentinels. Out wide, facing into many of them. Last one spotted something. There's not much you can do from this spot. Got to scurry and save. Smoked off for now, but calling for the 3, 2, 1 and a swing. That is good movement by Narrate. Stays alive for the 1 kill. But Paper-X had more than just a singular body trying to take that fight. Do it together. They end up on the better side of it.
Devi winning that with a bulldog. Second swinging, nobody else to try to support Narrate. So a little bit out of sync there, Sentinels. And we've seen that across 2 rounds now, despite the fact that Narrate was able to save the previous one. Now he's gone, he's dead. 3v4, somebody else needs to step up now for Sen. Good stun.
Yeah, it's good to push, taking off that line, but immediately the Paranoia is going to be used to try and get him straight back in. Smoke fades though. But still opportunities are granted for these kills, and it's decent movement enough. Zeltas actually does manage to take out something, so putting a bit of a wraparound here. Forsaken is the one that's been put in a pinch.
Hasn't been able to find too many kills so far this map, Forsaken.
Just steps out wide enough for Zeltas to capitalize. This is now a 2v2, very winnable for Sentinels.
30 seconds left.
Paper-X not quite aware of the gaps in defensive play that they're putting up.
But they do know where both players are roughly. They know that John's on the plant, Zeltas is defending somewhere.
Walking up now, steps up, that's a jump spot now, spotting these players out, slow walk, way ahead of it! Zeltas!
Because with the trip disappearing on A, you're worried. Oh my god, and another sick shot.
This is Paper-X on top form.
Well, you haven't even forced out any ultimates here from Paper-X either. So this one's just a bit of a GG go next.
Yeah, scattered into the spawn just in case there are players creeping up onto the gaps. We can see. Bangs there, Forsaken taking a bit of a jiggle.
It feels like Paper-X are trying to go for the same level of discipline that we saw from Sen, but they're all playing it alone.
God almighty, it's a bullet to the brain. He's luckily saved by the wall. Paranoia forwards. Paper-X just need to make sure to not leave any gaps, mistakes to be played into.
It is quite a committed position from something, and like I said, they're all playing alone.
I don't want to get too worried here. They still have the player advantage.
left.
It should be massive for them as long as they play with that discipline here. Plant, stuck, but John has an ult. Could look to expend it. Still has a slow and an aid in through the back and easily dealt with indeed. Devi, safe pair of hands with him, usually is the case. And Jing's going straight down at mid, rocket in your hands, and you are no more. Zelsis obliterated. Turned into pink mist. Anyone seconds, bang. Trying to step up a challenge, but can anyone get this guy out of here? Narrate to John. Seem to find themselves the likely contenders to be able to do so. They've stemmed the bleeding, hoping that somebody will offer them a lifeline. Head on the chopping block, Patman. Not so likely. So I'm going to be caught by that seize as well. A bit of spam and straight bullets into the box, but no one watching him for the back there. And now Paper-X look to swarm. 10 to 10 here for Paper-X. You don't know why, so you got to hear it now. The rumble of the footsteps in your face. He's primed and ready with the rifle in hand, trying to take that fight with the util. Perfect. The timing could not be better. Zelsis wants a little bit more. Can he stun this push off from the flank? Devi, not to be denied. This guy now taking control of the situation, but Sentinels still on the site. Bang! Remove something from the picture. In through the back, John.
Very decisive.
Taking care of Forsaken.
Making sure that they delete the players in front, so it's only Devi as a threat. And he's left in a 1v3.
Not all, in through elbow. Stun connects, and a boom bot. Collateral damage in through. No damage to be dealt. Something is taking this alone. No coordination. Paper X getting antsy, getting frantic. It's up to Patman to see if he can contain and maintain the team's composure. Devi reinforces one of the gaps.
I mean, the pace of the whole game has increased.
He's going to be buying it. At least time with the C's, and the Rangers peek straight into it.
One
Devi.
enemy remaining.
The pincer maneuver is almost complete. It's just second left alone to try and pull off a miracle with a snake bat at your feet. Trying to break some of that util as well so it doesn't get cleared all the way out. And, wow, really just overstays onto the line. Second is gone. John QT was next. Bang, it's up to him to deliver, but he's been put down, put to bed, put to rest. And Paper X, eager for it now, hunting for that 12th round, getting cheeky with it in the process.
Sentinels are watching this map slip away from them. They had such a great start. Looked like they'd rebounded after getting flattened on split. But they can't put it together here on the attack side. Paper X were playing a retake. They cleared mid, looking for Zelsis in the mid round. They know exactly where he is now.
Doubled up, leaving nothing to chance. Time played, but yeah, with discipline like that. Let's notice, flash avoided. Jing is there, but he's going to be taken out. No one to deal with a haunt over the shoulder. And that's commits into it.
That's such a valuable weapon to upgrade to as well.
Rolling Thunder now, it's available. Lays siege now to the other side of things, but it did not catch up to the buy. Propped up on a perch of his own making.
He's been so good. He's been so good with these walls.
And now he's going for a little bit more. Slowed himself in the process, can't really overstep.
Bang's paranoia here is amazing when the retake begins.
The re-flank occurring, Forsaken. Going walkabouts with something himself. Smokes are going to be dropped down here. Patience is called for from Paper X themselves. Slow and close. Trying to play time and bait out these shots potentially for them. The Reigns is going to do a lot. Right now, with the Stinger in hand, finally deals with it again. The trap is triggered all the way from the side. Paper X is there, and he's stopping this train. It's looking so damn unlikely, and it's up to the captain, it's up to John. Stinger in hand. Flash, he's got a bullet. The supplement, he's going to run him down. It's a full stack. No way! For Paper X, there's no stopping this train. No stops to be made.